For the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. 10 black. Hut.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Going up top. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. More times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
3rd down, 3 to go. They'll look to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. Remember, he has a touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
6-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Linebacker Troy Anderson there to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9. Man in motion is Smith. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
This is taken at the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Ready, ready. Blue 32. Hut.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Tackle there by Jalix Hunt.
Brings up 2nd
From the
and
33, here's 2nd and 9.
Set. Red 38. Watch out now. 50.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Black swap. Set. Hut.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is hard. And he will go all the way. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Carolina. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll run. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Sack.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games, 19 for this one.
19, Tiger, 19.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. To throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
3rd down and 3.
Back! Deputy Lions! Let's go!
And they'll take it down to the 22, but they've got it. That's enough for the 1st down.
Mike, you want to convert on 3rd down? Get the ball in your hands of your best players. And this guy, he is a playmaker. Whether it's out catching passes like he's used to, or working as a runner instead.
Now a run on 1st down. The hold closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Panthers' 19-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Tight end going in motion here.
19 tight.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Throwing now from the gun. And he's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 33, yellow.
Look at play action with Young. Forced out left. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll be 2nd down.
Set, ready. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he will score. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Panther. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The Eagles take over first and 10. Their 25-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. J.C. Horn coming in from his cornerback spot to make the tackle.
Brings up second and 8.
Look him up on a second down and 8. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
First and 10 now from the 36. Now Hubbard. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
35-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more from Charlotte. After this, it is second and 9.
Set, hut. Claws right 50. Green. Hut, hut.
On play action, Young. He finds Austin with the grab. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Sharp. Ready. Yellow. 22. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. He'll throw completely to Chuba Hubbard. And the Panthers are going to be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
That's another Panthers first down. First and goal at the
Let's
4-yard
go.
line.
Black. 95. Strikers. 3-3. Hut.
Hubbard is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Panthers 28, Eagles 14. Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Forced out wide. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big play for the Eagles. It covers 51 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. So the Eagles use their first timeout here. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the move left. Taking off. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. It's going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
Big-time conversion there on 3rd down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut into this deficit.
On the run to the right. To the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
45, White. Blaster, 6, set.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Blue strike.
Here's Young. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Ready, 6, mega, 60 red, 60 red. Blue, go.
To throw is Young. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run-after-catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7. First down, Eagles.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. The pressure too much, and he goes down. They'll throw out of the gun. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And the Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold, serve, and keep this score right where it is.
Blue 32. Black one. Ready?
They'll go again with Hubbard. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That's good.
Black Ultra.
First down.
Here we go. Here we go.
At the 49-yard
Yes, ready?
line.
Here's Young. Forced to his right. Now he takes off. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
He'll look to throw here on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
It's 2nd down.
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Number 16. A pickup of 13 on the play. It's 3rd down and long.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down. To the air one more time. Quick throw, taken in.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They send the tight end in motion. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll look to throw again. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And the Panthers are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
You know, Mike, I think at this point, anytime you find yourself in a situation like this, your passing game has to just be thrown out altogether. I think right now it turns into a let's just execute our run, let's just try to get out of this game healthy and move on. I mean, this is 4 consecutive drives that have ended with an interception. I mean, it's almost unheard of. It tells me it's more than just a lack of execution. This quarterback right now is having some confidence issues. He's not seeing the field great, and they need to have a complete reset.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. 13 yards on that pass play. It's a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Blue, 32, 52, black shot. Set.
Out of the shotgun. Young. That one taken in. That's Teteroa McMillan. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Fury, red, 38. Ready?
Throwing is Young. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Ready. Black 40. Hut.
From the gun, it's Young. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. J-Licks Hunt getting in for the sack. And that's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
Here we go. Here we go. Yes, red. Cycle.
Back to throw. Young. That's downfield. He's got Sanders, the tight end. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a 1st down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
boy. All that drink you got to chill. I'll be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills.
Ready, ready. 52 blue. Claws red. 6, mega. Cut.
They'll go. Young. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. He keeps it himself.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Forced out wide. He's going to let this one go deep. And the Panthers are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
On the give, it's Hubbard. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Bringing on Mitchell on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Set. Ready.
On play action, Young. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Now he's free up the left sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. A big play after being backed up. That is a 74-yard gain.
First and 10 at the
Let's go now.
17-yard line.
10 plus. Cut, cut.
The RPO, that's out to McMillan. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Down. Blue, 30 seconds.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll take it on in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Slides at the point, up and good. And the Panthers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35. It's 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Come on, set.
A 2nd down throw for Young. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Check view. 45. White. Set.
To throw is Young. Now he'll air one out. And he will score again. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Carolina. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Makes the score Panthers 42, Eagles 14. Joey Slide.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Okay, ready? 19 tight. Let's go. Up, set, go, 18.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Well, it's late, you're losing, things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time the coverage is really good, and it just falls incomplete.
3rd, they need 8.
27-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
He'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to air this one out. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man.
Into space. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Eagles.
A at this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Eagles are able to edge a bit closer.
Eagles 21.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here we go. Here, ready?
Look at play action with Young. Rolling to the left. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
But I think the two of us kind of looked at each other up here in the booth, Mike, like, I'm a little surprised they're still throwing the ball at this stage of the game with the lead, but when you've had as much success through the air that they've had today, I don't think I can blame them for trying to pad the stats a little bit.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
Black, 95. Ready?
It's a zone read given to Hubbard. He's got the first down inside the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He gets it to go. Panthers are able to extend the lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And more of the same. Another interception. And the Panthers are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now. Blue, 30, ready.
Here's Young to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Throwing on second down, Young. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Red, yellow.
Now Young. He's going to look downfield once again. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Red.
To throw, Young. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Ready. 10 black, blue striker. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Oh, big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 6.
At their own 6-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it.